welcome into another episode of Morning Edition. Julian Sidor, Ann Satowski, Jason Harper, and guys, drum roll please. We're Catherine Murphy with the 24 Foundation joining us. Catherine, welcome on to Morning Edition. How you feeling?
Thank you. I'm great. I am ready for Thanksgiving and ready for, leading up to a great year at 24.
Well, 'tis the season of
Yes.
giving.
Tis.
Tis. And you had a surprise when you walked into the Queen City News Studios today. You were on Positively Charlotte, and we gave you a special gift. Would you like to share with the audience what you received?
Absolutely.
Come on.
I had no idea this was happening. So got a lovely bag with some beautiful gold
Tissue
wrapping.
paper.
Tissue
Uh-huh.
paper. And then
Whoa!
Whoa. Okay, those are amazing.
aren't they cool?
Those are really
Like,
Whoa.
these are legit Nike Air Zoom with the 24 foundation on them.
Those are bad mama jammas.
That's right. I was going to say something else.
Pajamas.
That one's more PG, but this is all for a good cause too, right?
Yes.
This is the My Cause, My Cleats. We're going to talk about that in just a second. I want Annie, if you want to pull Annie's up,
So
Julian, pull Annie's
we have
up.
a matching. So there's
Oh.
obviously like two shoes.
Oh, there's two sets?
Yeah.
You can't play football.
Well, you can't play
I can't. Oh, okay, Annie.
You need
You have.
And
You
so
have
then these ones
Look
are
at
the
these.
Queen. Let's see.
Whoa! Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
There we go.
I don't know if you can see it, but it's so we have a new.
City News.
We kind of have a new arm of our charitable, like
There
community driven
we go.
issues.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Yeah,
Let me
it's
bring them
Queen
both
City
up here.
News.
Okay.
So we can
Vanna
both
White.
show that. All right.
They don't fit.
You guys want to see something really
Up
cool?
and down, turn them.
Watch this right here. Look at that.
Go.
Boom.
There
Look
we
at
go.
you go,
Look at the
Julian.
bottom. I mean, brand new.
They
Look at
smell
that.
great.
They smell.
They got the new Cleat smell?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's the only time
Yeah.
those will ever.
Oh.
Yeah.
This
smell.
is really neat.
Look how
These are
cool
really
those
cool.
These are beautiful.
All right, so let me
They're
set
pretty
the
cool.
stage a little bit.
Go
So,
for it, Jason.
Julian, you've seen a
Set
lot of
it.
this. It's been going on for years. There's a shoe company here in the Charlotte area, and they do. It's called My Cause, My Cleats.
And these are the Panthers players and their causes, by the way, listed on there. But go ahead, Jason.
Yeah, no, this is it's perfect. So you get these really cool artistic paint jobs like you would on a NASCAR car, but it's on cleats. And so players and coaches, it gives them a chance to go, hey, I'm connected to a certain nonprofit, a certain initiative that I care about. Maybe it's something from their hometown. Maybe it's kids with cancer, whatever it could be. They get these awesome looking cleats. They wear them during a game. They get to hang on to them or auction them off, whatever they want to do. But it just raises great awareness. Sometimes you'll see them during the game, which is cool when those camera guys will zoom in on the field and see. I don't know that either one of these will be out on the field, but the purpose of this is just really to be able to raise money for whatever the cause is. And that's the partnership. Queen City News Cares gives us a chance to be able to give back to the community. And 24 Foundation, Catherine, is one of those recipients. We love our relationship with you guys. And between all of us sitting here, we've all been able to, let's see, Annie rode on the boat for, I always want to
Dam
say
to dam.
paddling. Yeah.
Yeah,
Dam
to
to
dam.
dam. I'm always like paddling for a purpose.
Paddling for a purpose. I mean, alliteration, but that one's Dam to Dam, which is one
That's
of your
right.
newer
Yes.
events, Catherine. That was the second year. I got to participate in both.
Yeah.
1 year, super duper pregnant. The other year, super
right.
duper just not up for paddling. So this year, I think for year 3,
I think you can
if
get on the
I
water.
could do it.
I'm thinking so.
I think if I can like manage the equipment, then I'm gonna paddle this year.
There we go.
I mean, we have practice paddles, so
Okay,
we'll get you out there.
I like it.
Well, there we go. Well, so she did the paddling for a purpose, or at least talked about it for 2 years, for dam to dam.
There we go.
I was doing the pedaling for a purpose, right? And so I did the 24 hours of booty, the bike ride around Charlotte, which is amazing. I know Spencer's not here, that helped the founder of 24 Foundation. That's an amazing event. And then Julian put his best skills in front and center the last 2 years. What were those? Remind me what those skills were.
My
Julian?
MC skills, obviously. Yeah, for bourbon for booty and
Drinking bourbon.
and, you know,
And
you
drinking
have
a little bit.
in order to be, and
Oh,
Catherine
here we go.
will back me up on this. In order to be able to get the crowd fired up and understand what we're doing and talk about the great food and the great drinks, one must sample the great food and great drink.
Have to.
Otherwise, I would be lying.
You know what you're talking about.
It's my journalistic integrity.
It is.
See,
it's part of your job.
There we go. And so that's why, I do it. I do it for the people,
You
Jason.
also did the rowing events, though. The team.
Yeah,
Michelle's
Michelle's
The rowing.
Mighty
That's
Mission.
it.
Yeah, that is.
That's an event right there. Now, Julian and I both came in hot, thinking, we got this.
No
if you ever
problem.
sat at a rowing machine, you guys, 24,000 meters, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It is. It's
I think
a lot.
Julian and I did about 7 meters. With,
Y'all did more.
with all that, I'm not finished. I'm just saying, listen, we did seven meters all in thinking, we got this. Right, we're excited. There's a DJ, there's music going. We got everyone around us are pumped up.
Yep.
We got to meter 8, and we're like,
Oh,
we got to like,
Not even
we got to, no, I mean, y'all, I don't even know the difference between miles and meters. All I can tell you is after about a dozen of the pools, we both were like, we're going to be here all day.
Oh, my gosh.
And it
Yep.
was a team effort.
It
But
was.
And Jason and I were on separate teams the first time we did it. He was on Spencer's team. I think Spencer gave him a lot of help. The second year, we're like, all right, we got a Queen City News team. And we kind of, I won't say we cheated. We had extra help because we had a big Queen City News team.
okay.
And we said we were going to come out the gate and pace yourself because it's important to pace yourself. Man, I came out that gate so hot. I was so
ready.
fired up and ready to go. Jason Harper sang the national anthem, and I was ready to run through a brick wall. And let me tell you what, Catherine, I don't know if I've ever told you this. Did you know I'm Jewish?
No.
No? Okay, I'm Jewish. I saw Jesus. He said it's not your time yet.
Tough.
He said it's not your time yet.
Not your time.
You go back down there, you still have more meters to row.
You were praying for a heavenly ascension. I know you were. You were like, take me now, you Lord.
Where's that
No.
miracle? Where's
That
that
might have been
miracle?
one of the funniest things I've
Man.
ever heard you say.
Oh, that's one for the keeper right there.
Boy.
We do all these things that are just not always normal, right? Some people
Yeah.
do row all the time or cycle or paddle or drink bourbon. I like all these things,
Yeah,
right?
me too.
But the core of why we do it, one is we love everyone over at 24 Foundation. But help people that are watching here on Morning Edition, Catherine, understand what you guys have been doing for 24 years. Big anniversary this year.
Yes.
What are you doing with all this fun and with all the money that's coming your way?
Sure. No, I mean, we love you guys, and you guys are such a wonderful partner to us. And we are just so fortunate to be here in Charlotte. Like you said, Jason, it was our 24th year this year. We raised over $1.7 million for our cancer community. And all that money stays right here in Charlotte, which is really important. And it makes that immediate impact on those going through a cancer journey, whether it's someone who's just been diagnosed, someone who is 5 years out of their last treatment, someone who is 20 years under survivorship, and their families. And we do that through partnering with Levine Children's Hospital and Levine Cancer Institute. And every dollar we raise, like I said, stays right here. And the things that we fund aren't typical things you hear about. We don't fund research. Research is so important and so wonderful, but we fund things that people need right now, like rehab services or nutrition programs or psychosocial appointments, massage therapy, acupuncture, healing arts, really anything that helps people feel and be their best when they're going through some of the worst times in their lives.
And it's also, that's a lot of stuff that people may have heard of, especially, like art therapy and music therapy, which I think is really cool. But you guys also do scholarships. And you had a young woman who was in the middle of her college career, but then was diagnosed.
Yes.
And she didn't have to stop her education in order to continue and battle cancer at the same time. She didn't have to put one on hold.
Yes. So Lily, our national anthem singer this year at Booty, was a recipient of our scholarship at Queen's University. And we provide a scholarship every year to help students who have been diagnosed, help pay for tuition and books and room and board, and, really just give them the best opportunity they can and helping out where we can for them to, further pursue their academic careers.
I mean, it's really, you guys help so many people. It's an amazing time being part of the 24 Foundation. I mean, you guys have literally had people meet and get married.
Yes.
Through
Yes.
for
Yes.
helping college scholarships. I mean, everything. It's truly one of the best nonprofits that we work with.
Thank you.
And I don't say that just because Catherine's here and because they give me bourbon. No, but seriously, it really.
But he'll take more.
Right. Jason, there's one thing that, we've heard the stories, but one thing that you actually said after we did the check presentation to the 24 Foundation that I would love for you to share with the viewers, people who missed it on air, is that when you went through Levine and the impact that had on you, could you share that with because I mean, that just really struck a chord with me because you're seeing the people that are impacted.
It's one thing to be at these events. They are fun. They are sometimes can be difficult, and to make them through whatever uncomfortable situation, whether it's trying to row as a team for 24,000 meters, whether it's trying to ride a bike for 24 hours straight or paddle, on a paddleboard from dam to dam. There's some sore muscles. You're kind of out of your comfort zone. That is just a pinpoint, like a pinprick in the world of what people that are fighting cancer, what they go through, whether it's the individual or the family or the caretakers, everyone that's involved. And so when we did this incredible check presentation months ago at Levine Children's, Catherine was just talking about the partnership with the Children's Hospital. When you walk the halls, whether you have your own kids or not, if you are human, you're able to, you feel it walking in. You feel just the journey. Like you all of a sudden become part of this journey. You're breathing the same air that some of these kids are trying to hang on for dear life. And you're looking at parents in the hallway walking. I saw this, and I didn't even mention this to you guys. There were parents that had just walked out of their kid's room, smiles on their faces, but as soon as they turned the corner so that the child didn't see, you could see the mom and dad fighting back tears, and they don't want their kid to see that. Everyone is affected by it. And then we walked into this rehab room where they use all these cool techniques and stretching exercises and bike exercises, all the things that modern technology is helping in these adults and kids fighting cancer. And so I could see literally with my own eyes, this is where this money that's in this check, this money is going right to here today to help these families. And whether it's to, buy that guitar so that someone can play the music to make them smile in the room, to forget about the IV that's in their arm, whatever the thing is at that moment. It's sad. It's beautiful. And the fact that just like all the participants do to root each other on at these events, it's like Catherine, 24 Foundation, Spencer, everyone that gives a little bit of money, everyone on the outside, maybe you don't see them or hear them, is going, you got this. Keep fighting.
Yeah.
We're doing it all together. And I will never forget what it looked like, felt like, smelled like, sounded like when I walked through the hallways. It stays with you, Catherine.
You got me a little misty there.
Yeah,
was not prepared to get a little teary this morning. It really does. We are so fortunate to live here in Charlotte where there is a place for families to go, and the care that they receive is just phenomenal. And for us to be able to have just a tiny part of that is, it gets me going every day. It's who we are. We're a family. It's like you said, we have people who've met and got married and had babies. We've experienced grief and loss. We've experienced happy moments and joy. And it's just a really special place and group of people, that 24 Foundation, all of our supporters and donors, they're just wonderful people.
Listen, before we let you go and try to steal those cleats.
Right.
We know they're going to be put on display. We want everyone to be able to see them. But quickly tell people about, I know we're wrapping up this year. Giving Tuesday is coming up next week. Don't forget about Giving Tuesday.
Yeah, right.
So don't blow all your Black Friday money, right? Save some maybe for the 24 Foundation. Like, what are you guys working on for next year? What are we getting excited about?
A little sneak peek.
Yeah.
A little sneak peek. We've got some really big things in the works. So we just announced this month that we are starting our own retreats. So we are doing retreats. We are going to create a lot of what we fund in the hospitals and with our partners, bringing those out of the four walls of the hospital area for people to really just connect, grow, heal, laugh, cry, really have that sense of community in a beautiful space. It has an outdoor component. We'll have a healthy nutrition class and cooking and yoga and journaling and art therapy. And it's just going to be really special. This has kind of been a dream of 24 Foundations for a while, is to help, further that impact that we're doing and have something that we can really own and grow right here in Charlotte, where people can just come for a day and get out of their little bubble and just be themselves. And, I think there's always such strength in numbers, and no one needs to be alone in this battle and this journey. And just to create that space for them is just something that we have dreamed about for years. And so that is coming down the pipeline in 2026.
Ooh, wow.
That's awesome.
That's incredible. What a fun,
Retreats
what
there.
a great way, again, to step out of your bubble and just to kind of forget about stuff
Yeah.
for a while. And do it with other people who are going through the same thing that you are, or who have gone through the same thing. So that's a really cool idea. I can't wait to learn more.
Yes,
There we
we're
go.
excited.
Well, Catherine, thank you so much for taking the time. To Catherine, to Spencer, to Tabitha, to everybody part of the 24 Foundation. We love you guys so much. And again, as Jason said, Giving Tuesday, right around the corner. Let's go ahead and just squirrel away some money right now. Don't even, just go ahead and move it to a different fund right now. Have it ready for Giving
Your
Tuesday.
husband, your dad doesn't need that extra tie. Just roll it right into 24 Foundation.
Every
Boom.
dollar makes a difference. Sure.
There we go.
It does.
All right. Well, Catherine, you know what? Let's do this. Let's go. A round of applause for Catherine. And we'll be back with more Morning Edition right after this. We are back with more Morning Edition, and we were kind of just talking about it. It's like as a kid when you feel like, do I have like 10 more minutes for this play date? Catherine Murphy is sticking around for 10 more minutes for the play date. And
One more round.
One more round. And she has no idea what she's talking about.
No.
We just told her Thanksgiving.
here.
So
Yes.
our next topic is...
We are talking about the best ways to prepare your Thanksgiving turkey. There are many camps in this. We talk about the dangers of the deep fryer fire. Don't put it in there when it's frozen. Make sure that it is completely dry and thawed out. So in my house, the past couple of years, my husband has gotten really into smoking meats. And so for the past 2, we have spatchcocked and smoked a turkey.
You better explain that word. 'cause
That's
a-
Julie. That's where you take. You gotta push
make
down on it.
Yeah.
You make it flat, right? So it cooks a lot
Take out the neck
faster.
bone.
You take out
so
the
like
neck
the whole
bone.
turkey, you make it flat?
Yeah, you take it and you push on it, and you use a really, really sharp knife. This is not my wheelhouse. This is like my husband's thing.
so
But I have observed the spatchcocking.
I'm gonna learn y'all. All right.
Okay.
So it's like kind of like a Maryland crab, right? When you crack the Maryland crab in half, right there. Your idea is to take away the neck bone and then open up, so you're like almost like filleting this
like
bird.
butterflying.
Like
So
butterfly.
here-
Like butterfly.
Butterfly. So here and bah, just like that.
But
And so it cooks faster.
Yeah.
It cooks faster and still juicy.
That process is
that-
spatchcock.
That is
Spatchcocking.
spatchcocking.
Spatchcock that
And
bad boy.
then all the seasonings, some good rubs on it, and we smoke it, and we're never going back.
There we go.
Chiefly because the one year that I did make a turkey in the oven was during COVID and no one was around. And I'm like, I'm going to make this turkey. My poor dog, I'm a good cook, but every time I'd go open up the door to the oven to baste the turkey, it was a little bit smoky in our apartment. And my poor dog, he just ran out to the back patio and stayed there. He was afraid of the
Help
oven
me.
for a little
like,
bit
"Help
after that. He was like, and we couldn't get him to come back inside. So, we're smoking the turkey.
Okay, Catherine, what is the way to
Yeah.
go in the Murphy household for a turkey?
we smoke it.
Oh,
Yes,
really?
we
That was-
do.
Is this a
Last
we
year-
teamwork effort?
No, this is a my father team effort.
Oh,
Okay.
But last year, y'all, we had 2 turkeys. We had one that we got in the store. I know, right? Wild. One that we got in the store, and then one was actually a local turkey that a family friend smoked for us, and went out in the woods very early and brought the turkey back, and it was
That's very fresh.
it was very fresh. It was delicious.
Wait, hold on. You said went out in the woods to get the turkey or to smoke?
Mhm.
Like
Like
Like when?
like killed it that day and
Like-
cooked
Like
that
that day? Day
like
before?
2 days before.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a fresh
It
turkey.
was
It's
fresh,
way
fresh
fresher
turkey.
than like Harris Teeter.
Oh God, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it
That
was
turkey's dead for months.
Wow. They've been
It was,
frozen.
I'm not a wild game gal,
Uh-huh.
but it was one of the most delicious turkeys I've ever had.
Wow.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I've had a lot of different kinds of turkey for things. I don't think either one of you guys. I don't think I've had a smoked turkey.
You are
It's
not
good.
living.
It's
Well, I mean, I've had the
juicy.
oven baked.
Delicioso.
I've had roasted. Those are probably my least favorite, unless there's all kind of crazy stuff that you're doing in the marinade or the injectables or whatever. And my wife's figured out how to stick like
Injectables.
Like Botox.
She's got like 15.
Botox for
yeah,
birds.
Botox for birds. Bird Botox. Like Angie can put like 15 sticks of butter up underneath the skin. Like I like all that. I love fried turkey. That's probably my favorite. If you can do it right.
Yes.
A couple years ago, maybe it was COVID. I don't remember. We bought one. I know we bought one from like Popeyes or something. It was a Cajun fried turkey. Make the face, Julian. But I'm telling you what, it is a
Oh, no, I'm
religious
saying that's a good
experiment.
face, like a
when I
Cajun.
ate through that kind of almost like a crispy Cajun skin,
Yummy.
and then it was juicy. I'm like, if it's not like this every year, I will be disappointed. I've never made one on my own. Never done it. I had a friend help me years ago fry one. I used all his stuff because he had done it before.
Right.
But it was basically like he was holding my hand the whole time. I didn't really do it on my own.
All right.
There's too much pressure.
Maybe next time.
There you go.
Take the training wheels off.
I am an oven turkey guy only because we don't have access to a smoker or the means to deep fry one. I would 100% be game to do both. My only recommendation, You have to do oven roasted.
Okay.
It's kind of like Angie Harper. So what you need to do is use a Paula Deen amount of butter.
That's what she uses.
Queen of butter.
Queen of butter. Get your herbs in there, like your rosemary, your thyme. Make like a butter compound. Okay, so you got a big old bowl of butter.
Big old.
And then you need to put way too much. Violate the bird. Violate.
I know you just met, but you got not time to talk.
Maybe you have a little glass of wine before you, and then you just go.
So listen,
Right, that much butter.
Elvis had a song. A little. What is it? A little less conversation,
a little more
action.
Yep.
I'm just saying, you might have to do that in the kitchen.
Right, and then when you feel like that bird has been through, that's when your bird is ready. That's when it has enough butter.
I'm getting.
You know what? I think that's good time for another break. Right? Well, everybody, cool down.
Let's take a break.
We'll be working
Out of
more
here.
morning edition right after
Oh,
this.
Jesus.
Lord of mercy.
All right, welcome back in the Morning Edition. Catherine Murphy still with us with the 24 Foundation. Before we let you go, since we've been talking food and all things turkey, is there anything that stresses you out about the Thanksgiving holiday? Like, is it the meal? Is it dealing with family members? Or like, what's the main stressor for you?
The main stressor. I mean, I think Thanksgiving number one is my favorite holiday. It is just about family and getting together, but I think just making sure everything is done on time.
Yes.
Like getting all, like, because people come to the house and they are hungry. They're ready to eat some yeast rolls and some ham and some turkey and that good old cranberry stuff. I think having everything ready on time.
Joy and I are like, cranberries? So?
No.
What?
Cranberry
Wait,
relish.
Not the
orange.
jiggly.
No.
Cranberry relish?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
What is it?
Chopped up cranberry and orange, and it just kind of, it's so good. I'll bring y'all back some.
Okay. Do you put it on? What do you put
On
it
the turkey.
On the turkey. Okay. We have all like voted cranberry sauce is like the bottom of
From
the,
a can, but this
But
is
No,
clear
this
we
is
haven't
not
had your
canned.
version
You have
yet.
not
Relish.
Okay.
Hey.
Oh.
That's
No,
all
not the
I'm saying.
jiggly stuff.
Okay.
That
None
is
of that.
That's
Okay,
an abomination.
not out of the can. All
Okay.
right.
Yeah,
That-
not a fan.
Real quick, guys, stressors. Who wants to, because
I'm with you on the timing.
Yeah.
We don't have that many people over, so it's not who's rolling up. It's just making sure when you've got all the different casseroles, you need to bake at different times.
Yep.
I have one oven. I am one person, so I got Harper on this train. I got a plug-in warming mat from Amazon a warming mat, and then you put your casserole dishes on it, and it just keeps it warm, kind of like a buffet line with the sterno underneath it, like that. But you can put your like casserole dishes right on it.
And you got on the Zon?
I got it on the Zon.
That's
It's
next
like
level.
$30.
30.
Y'all, it's
I'm
next.
sending you all the
Friday deal.
I'm sending you all the link right now. So I got that this year. I will let you know how it goes.
Boom.
But that's always my stressor.
Ooh.
Yeah, it just rolls out.
See?
And
It
it's
just-
got a
it roll-
little,
it's a little
it's got a little
silicone.
panel
Look at that.
side
Yeah, it's a
for you
little-
to set the
Look,
temperature.
little silicone
Look
at
mat
that.
thing.
Temperature setting.
Yes.
Yeah, look at that. Huh?
Smart timer.
I
Yeah.
love that they come up with the next.
So I got
Look at that.
That's always the stressor of just like, okay,
Great
this thing,
speed.
the sweet potato casserole's done, the
Sit
creamy
behind.
casserole's done, but this is taking a little bit longer. Oh my gosh, everything's cold now.
There we go.
Yeah.
No, it's timing. 100%. Harp, same thing for you?
Yeah, it is. I mean, in a house full of there's a lot of estrogen in my household.
Uh-huh.
And
like
so
that.
and so with 5 females in there, and I know we got a female cat, so there's a lot of estrogen. Like
plays into this.
anyone can cry and break up with you at any moment, and you don't know.
Oh.
And so trying to fit that in, you always got to leave room for the unknowns and the things that are out of your control, and that's always the hardest thing is what we can control. Maybe what goes in the oven or the crock pot. But we can't control our family members.
There you go.
And other people, and
Our
so
big feelings.
you have to accept, the whole what's the whole prayer of accept the things you
Grant me
should
the
accept.
patience to accept something.
There you go.
The
The things,
things
yeah,
that
and
I-
just accept
Yes.
the things you
Yeah.
can't change.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it is, there you have it.
As I already said, I'm Jewish, so I have no help here.
You saw Jesus though.
That is true. But he sent me back down here to cook Thanksgiving meal for
At
my
least one
family.
more meal.
At
Right.
least one more meal. No, it's timing for me too. And speaking of timing, guys, I think that does it for Morning Edition. Have a happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Don't forget to donate on Giving Tuesday.
That's right.
We'll catch you guys after the holiday. See ya.
Bye.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.